Okay, today I'm going to tackle what is Sweat Lodge. I don't know, I find just not a lot of info out there. And as it's becoming more accessible, I guess, or popular, a lot more people are becoming interested in it. I've seen a big difference in the numbers that come to our lodge in the last year. And maybe it's just the acceptance of, quote, white people or non-indigenous people coming to lodge and being accepted and wanting to share this beautiful thing we call Sweat Lodge. Um, okay, I guess most important thing to me, well, for me, Sweat Lodge is spirituality. I've lacked a lot of spirituality in my life, being raised indigenous and Roman Catholic has been really confusing for me. Learning that my people killed my people was a little tough growing up. So religion just didn't fall in place for me. Just never had it. Knew there was something out there, but just didn't believe it was the white man in a white robe sitting on a pedestal that everybody had explained to me. So to me, it just didn't seem right. So back to Sweat Lodge here. So Sweat Lodge to me means love, means spirituality, means acceptance, means friends. To be able to go to a place and be able to talk about the good times, the bad times, the hard times, and to see everyone else expose themselves for who they are and not be worried about being judged. It's a place you can go and just be yourself and learn about your culture, meet elders. It's hard. It's not easy, that's for sure. 4 rounds of probably the hottest sauna you've ever been in your life is it's not easy, but it definitely has a place in my life. And if you haven't tried Sweat Lodge, I highly recommend it if it's possible. Um, us, we are fortunate here. We have a Sweat Lodge every week, the one I regularly go to. There are others too. So, like, really, man, there's like 3 Sweat Lodges a week, I think, maybe even more in this area. I know it's not common. I have a friend that's in Ontario, and he says Sweat Lodge is only every full moon. And I'm not even sure if they do accept non Indigenous people. So, if you ever have the chance to go, I highly recommend it. So, Sweat Lodge consists of 4 rounds. The first round is introduction. Second round is for the women. Third round is for the men. Fourth round is reconciliation, forgiveness. Basically, there's a lot of songs, talking. You don't have to talk, but it's it's beautiful in my eyes. The lodge represents the womb, so the entrance is small on purpose. So you have to get down on your knees and say all my relations to humble yourself as you enter the womb of mother. The door is facing the east, and the grandfathers, as we call them, are the rocks and the fire, which are brought into the lodge to give us the heat that we need. So when we talk, water is poured onto the rocks and steams it with other medicines like chaga or sage, and there's different things that are used depending on the elder, and everyone's got their different ways of doing it. So it's always special, and that's why it's become special to see the different lodges and the lodge keepers and how they run it. So it's yeah, it's pretty awesome. So when we talk, the grandfathers help us heal by taking what we have said and letting it escape the lodge when we open the door and it goes into the sky for Creator to hear our prayers. So we can pray for ourselves, pray for others, or just be there. Sometimes it's just great to go and just hear other people's stories and be part of it and help them heal. Just support, man. I've found a lot of love there. I still do. I don't think I'll ever stop going. I hope to run a lodge one day here. So, yeah, I plan on fasting for the first time this fall, and I'll make a video on that and just explaining what it means to me. So, it's a little bit about Sweat Lodge. Like I said, if you ever get a chance, go check it out, man.